ocean gently rock you to sleep. Now then, sweet dreams, everyone. Good night.
Even after the announcement, I kept searching the island, but I didn't find what we were looking for. After a while, I'd forgotten where I was supposed to be looking for. What I was supposed to be looking for in the first place. A password. In the end, after coming up empty-handed, I returned to the hotel. I didn't see anyone else on my way back here, but I also didn't see them while I was exploring either. That's because even though this island is so vast, our numbers have drastically decreased since we arrived. I can't think of any other reason than that. I should go back. Nagito said time runs out at noon tomorrow. Another day is about to end, which means there's only half a day left. I can't imagine the traitor will be revealed by then, since we don't even know if they really exist. And even if they do, it's possible they've forgotten that they're the traitor. All this thinking makes me feel like I should do something, but my brain and body were yearning for rest, probably because of all the walking I did today. As I dozed off, horrible, disgusting images began to surface from the back of my mind, one after the other. But before I could focus on the specifics of those images, I slowly sank into the depths of darkness.
Hey,
I think giving up is really important. If you don't give up on your dreams, they'll come true. That's just irresponsible and lazy encouragement. No matter how much you try without giving up, it's useless in the end. Persistence is just the worst. That's why giving up is so important. But you can't give up. You can't give up if you don't even try.
that's all from...
That's actually the worst of all. It's getting all Kingdom farts on you. I just need to grab some water. I will be right back.
I'm sorry, I lied. I'm toasting some toaster strudel, so I might have to go check on it in like 5 minutes, maybe. Perhaps. Num num. Or are you entertaining people? With what? If I may ask, because I can't click the link.
Ahem! Hope's Peak Academy School Trip Executive Committee has an announcement to make. Good morning, everyone! Looks like today is going to be another perfect tropical day!
Thank you. Thanks, Remix. Welcome back, Brown.
Now then, let's show some enthusiasm and make sure to give it our all today!
Oh, of course that's what you Seriously? Is that really what you... Oh my god, you did... What? I should have known. Any opportunity to share that.
The scenery this morning is the same as it ever was. I can see the sunlight peeking through the window. I can hear the faint sound of waves crashing on the beach. The bombs Nagito said are going to destroy all this, once time runs out at noon. At the moment, there's nothing about our situation that's changing for the better. Usually I'd go to the restaurant, but what should I do today? As long as I remember what Nagito said.
So we've literally got half a day, half of today, to figure this out.
Oh, by the way, I'll be waiting here, so if you want to reveal yourself, come see me anytime. Mr. or Miss Trader. It sounds like he was planning to hang out at the restaurant all day. Wait a minute, he's going to be there all day? Then if anyone went to the restaurant like they normally do... The bad feeling lingering in my chest grew with each beat of my frantic heart. I immediately ran out of my cottage.
All toasters toast toast. Well, this is a toaster oven, but still. Toaster strudel. Good morning, Hajime. About yesterday, I may have been somewhat careless with my words. I could not keep myself from snapping at what Kazuichi said, and I acted on my own. Thanks to my actions, everyone ended up going their own separate ways, right?
Yeah, but what you said wasn't wrong either.
I have not given up yet. I will do my very best to live until the very end. If not, I will not be able to face Gundam, Nekomaru, or the others who have died. No one else is outside?
Eating up Pop-Tarts. The moment I set foot inside the restaurant, the worst-case scenario was unfolding before me. Oh my god.
Playtime's over! Now! Where'd you hide the bombs?
That hurts, but I'll never tell. If you really want me to spit it out, you should try torturing me or something.
Huh? Torture?
Maybe you can stab my fingers with that fork over there. Or scoop my eyes out with that spoon.
Ew!
If you're not willing to fill me with despair, there's no way my hope will ever
Akane's hand suddenly wrapped around Nagito's neck and his face began turning a startling shade of red.
Fine with me! Just die already!
Her clenched hands kept squeezing even tighter, as if she was trying to snap his neck instead of just strangling him. What are you doing?
Akane?
Hey, are you alright? Isn't he seriously gonna die? But she was too overcome by rage to acknowledge us. Huh?
Calm down, okay? You wouldn't do something like that, right? You're not the kind of person who would hurt someone, right? See, it's all right. Yep, no problem.
Sorry. I'm awake now.
That's
What
weird.
was I doing anyway?
Hey,
That's
hey.
what I want to ask. Don't tell me you were actually thinking about killing him. And that's when it happened. In the corner of my eye, I saw him slowly stand up.
Thanks.
Thank you, Akane. I got to see my dead dog again. I haven't seen him in ages. Serves you right. You probably pissed off Akane in the first place.
Wow.
I didn't mean to do that, though. Anyway, thank you for saving me. Looks like I owe you one.
If you sincerely mean that, please tell us the password to enter the ancient ruin.
The password to that ancient ruin? What are you gonna do with that? Don't play dumb. You've hidden the bombs inside that ruin, right?
You're right.
I did. Until yesterday. Huh? Thanks, Chiaki, for stopping Akane.
Nope.
No, I didn't do anything. Akane isn't the sort of person who could seriously do something like that in the first place.
Is that so?
But more importantly, it might be better if we listen to what Nagito has to say. I think.
Hey, Nagito, what do you mean by until yesterday? There wasn't anything important inside the ancient ruin, just some familiar scenery. Familiar scenery? I got bored of it. Also, if I hid them in there, it would be completely meaningless. So even if you had managed to learn the password to the ancient ruin, it has no meaning anymore. Now that I've moved the bombs somewhere else.
Hey,
But they were inside that ancient ruin, right?
Anyway,
glad.
I guess it was right for me to move them. They were about to be found before the traitor confessed. Well, it's not like it really matters. In fact, that might be better. To make hope shine even brighter. Stop talking crazy and tell us where you moved the bombs already. Looks like you're in a hurry. Well, that's understandable. After all, time runs out today. And let's begin the final battle. The final battle between the traitor and everyone else. The final battle between hope and despair. The place I hid the bombs this time is a place you've all visited at least once. That's it? That's too broad. It shouldn't be that hard if you guys split up. For now, why don't you guys search everywhere as fast as you can? As long as everyone cooperates, it should be easy to find out where the bombs are. What the heck? It's gonna be fine. I'm pretty sure everything will work out in the end. After all, there's no way hope can lose. Absolute hope that can break through any despair can never lose in a place like this. And not only that, I believe in you all. I believe in the time we spent together. And more than anything, I believe in my ultimate luck. So it's going to be fine. As long as you believe in hope with all your hearts, the path should open. With that, Nagito walked away, and left us with his sinister mixed message.
Damn it!
Why does he still have to be alive?
Dumbass.
Now's not the time to complain about stuff like that.
Besides, we don't have time to fight among ourselves.
You are right.
We must hurry and search for the bombs. We should still have time to stop them.
I mean...
But based on based on all the places we searched, I still don't know where we should look. The only thing we can do is split up and cover as much ground as we can. There are exactly 6 of us. Each person, I'm getting so fucking hyped. Each person should be in charge of searching an island. Then leave this island to me. I already have the layout of this island in my head.
Leave it to me.
If Akane has the first island, then I'll do the second one. Miss Sonia should get the smallest island. Are you okay with searching the central island?
But
You're probably not good at covering ground anyway, right? It's fine, you can search the central island. Chiaki, you search the third island with the hospital. Hajime, you search the amusement park island. And I'll handle the final island. Alright then, let's do it.
let's hurry up and find those bombs so we can take care of Nagito once and for all.
We stormed out of the restaurant and immediately left to search for the bombs. We didn't have time to even think about who the traitor is. But it's ironic. Nagito is the reason we're all splitting up, but the reason we're all cooperating is because of Nagito too. It's pretty damn ironic. I'm in charge of searching the 4th island. I should search every nook and cranny. According to Nagito, the bombs have enough powers to easily wipe out this entire island. Then it's probably not very small. I'll definitely find it. But first, I'm gonna save my game, because that's a good idea.
I wonder if my toaster strudel is done. Oh my god, I'll be right back. I'll try and hurry. I'm sorry. My voice changed when I'm in a hurry. Sounds like a mini me. I'm gonna hurry up. There actually is a live-action Danganronpa, but it's a stage play. I wish I could go see it. Ah, that's a dream of mine. The casting is so awesome. Oh my god! That picture! See? Me and Hajime know everything. Well, not everything, but we know stuff. That's my Hajime. Pat, pat! On your head. Oh, remix. It's a picture of Komaeda dressed as Elsa, and he's saying, let it go, let it go. And Hajime's dressed up as Anna. And, it says something about Hope's Peak is in despair. I'm one with the luck and hope. Yeah. You got my back? Run to the house. I'm gonna draw on my toaster strip. What should I draw? I'm gonna draw Hajime. Not really though, because it probably wouldn't turn out that well.
The door's open? Looks like I can go inside, but it's possible that the bombs were hidden in here. Alright, let's go.
This door's never been opened before. We've never been in here. Oh, there's probably a delay, so I shouldn't sing along. Okay.
How should I describe this place? It's so cloyingly cute that I feel like I'm gonna be sick.
Why? Why is Hajime in my house?
The door was wide open. As soon as she heard that, Monomi waddled to the door and...
It's broken! My security system's broken! The robber probably did it! No, a robber's no excuse. A female teacher with a young boy student in her house is just inappropriate. I've been splattered with disgrace.
Jeez, she's noisy. What is she even going on about? I mean, I know what she's on about, but what is she on about? It's not like anything's gonna happen.
I've been splattered with disgrace! Such sticky disgrace!
So anyway, you said something about a robber. Are you talking about Monokuma?
Monokuma wouldn't do something as cheap as breaking the lock. Ever since he took over my power, he can do anything he wants on this island as long as he wills it.
power. Will? You're always so melodramatic. But if it wasn't Monokuma, does that mean the robber's one of us?
I'm not doubting my students or anything, but my important thing was definitely stolen.
What's your important thing, anyway?
My treasure box.
I don't think any of us would steal Monomi's treasure box. But if someone did, why would they steal it in the first place?
Can you let me know if you find my treasure? It's a magnificent treasure box covered in sparkling pink lights.
Well, if I come across it. What the heck is this? Monomi plushies on hangers?
Don't go touching my things without permission. They're important.
Your own plushies? You must love yourself, just like Monokuma.
You're wrong. Please don't compare me to that thing. You don't have enough delicacy. Entering a woman's house without her permission and touching her things makes your teacher very sad. This will not be allowed. Hajime needs a class in morality.
Delicacy and morality? I don't think those things have anything to do with each other.
I shall give you a special private lesson after school. Miss Monomi will slowly and thoroughly give you a good teaching. Oh, that sounds really inappropriate. Oh, once again I've been splattered with disgrace. Such a sticky and gooey disgrace.
Please stop. Please stop. You're the one who started saying it. Are these monitors? They're not displaying anything right now, but why are there so many? Are you monitoring us with these? So I was right. The surveillance cameras all over the island and the footage those cameras are recording. You were watching that footage on these monitors. You were monitoring us, weren't you?
I was, until Monokuma appeared. I no longer have my magic stick, and because of that, Monokuma stole all my powers. So I don't have the authority to monitor. I'm slurring my words. I don't have the authority to monitor everyone anymore. These monitors are useless.
Huh? What does that stick have to do with the surveillance cameras?
Anyway, I can't monitor everyone anymore. I have no other way of following your movements unless I rely on these somewhat nifty ears.
I don't really understand, but does that mean Monokuma has been watching us from those surveillance cameras?
That's wrong.
No, it's probably not him either. In his current state, he shouldn't even need to use those cameras. His power increasing beyond my expectations. He's surpassed any standard of measuring it.
Hey, stop talking about stuff that doesn't make sense. Who's watching those surveillance cameras?
They probably only matter to the outside.
Outside? Do you mean the group that's controlling you and Monokuma? I see, so the people outside the island are watching the footage captured by the surveillance cameras and...
Well, let's just brush that whole thing aside.
There's no way I can do that!
But I can't say.
Hey. Is she trying to cover it up by crying? That's exactly what Monokuma does. Just as I thought, I can't trust her at all.
Alrighty, that's enough of your questions. Now it's my turn to question you.
Me?
Why did you suddenly come to the amusement park? It's strange that you're walking around alone. Did something happen?
Something did happen. That's right. I don't have time to waste at a place like this. Hey, I need to ask you an important question. Do you know where they are? Somewhere on Jabberwock Island, Nagito...
Why, hello there, Monomi! Wanna play with your big brother?
Monokuma?
What's with you? What's with your sudden invitation? We've never played before. Come on, everyone's busy. You shouldn't interfere. So hurry up and come play with me! Ah, my ears! Please don't pull my ears! I'll let you students handle the rest. Do your best!
He always interferes whenever we're discussing something important. I guess he really is monitoring us. No, now's not the time to complain. I should get back to searching for the bombs. I shouldn't waste any more time. Bombs. I leapt out of the Monomi house and returned to search for the bombs. That's an interesting image of him leaping out of the house. Damn it, I don't see the friggin' bombs anywhere! Nothing good will come from rushing. I should try looking somewhere else.
We already checked the castle.
On the roller coaster? Hello? Are there bombs on this roller coaster? It's no use. There's nothing suspicious here either.
Okay. Just figured I'd check just in case.
What about the fun house? It's possible that the bombs were placed inside this train. It's no use. I don't see anything that looks like a bomb. Hajime, I found them. You found them? Yeah, a shit ton of bombs were piled on top of each other. God damn, I didn't expect to find the actual bombs. Where'd you find them? Near that stupid factory where the life-size Monokuma plushies are made. The plushie factory, got it. I'll go tell Kazuichi and Akane. Can you tell Sonia and Chiaki? Yeah, got it. We'll meet in front of the bombs later. Meet in front of the bombs. But what's going to happen after that? Will we be able to stop them? No, there's no point thinking about that right now. I need to tell Sonia and Chiaki about the bombs first. Sonia should be at the central island, and Chiaki should be at the third island.
Let's go get me first. Me! I can't teleport. Oh, woe is me. I noticed I skipped that text, I'm sorry.
Sonia should be at the central island, and Chiaki should be at the third island. Sonia should be here on the central island, but the only place on this island where bombs could probably be hidden is Jabberwock Park. If that's the case, maybe Sonia's searching there.
Sorry, I read that really fast.
Near the music venue, is that? It is! It's Chiaki!
Run! I passed you. Hi.
Chiaki, I've been looking for you!
What happened?
Don't respond so slowly, it's the bombs! We found the bombs! Hurry over to the plushie factory. Hey, are you listening? This is no time to space out!
Ah, you're right. The bombs are bad, right? We gotta go to the plushie factory. I'll head over.
Please be a little more nervous. Even in a situation like this, she moves at a snail's pace. The only one left is Sonia. I need to tell her about the bombs, too. Sonia should be at the central island.
I am listening. I'm just not as quick to respond as everyone else is.
Huh, that's weird. I don't see her anywhere. Hey, Sonia!
I'm right here! Just kidding! It's only me! Hajime used Call Sonia, but nothing happened. Because she's already gone to a faraway place.
Huh?
Just kidding! If you're looking for Sonia, she was walking around near the military base.
The military base? The one on the final island? Did she already hear about the bombs? Is that why she went to the final island? But even so, there's no reason for her to be at the military base. Because the bombs were found at the plushie factory. I don't understand, but if she's at the military base, then I'll go there and get her. Maybe she went to the base on her own without knowing anything about the bombs. Oops. No! I don't... Why would you let me come here? What? It's... What? No, it's not! Oh my god, the game just glitched. How do I find these things? No, it's not Chiaki. She's already headed towards the final island. Hajime, are you okay? Too much stress. Before I go to the plushie factory, I need to meet up with Sonia at the military base first. Sonia, there she is! Wait, I mean, what is she doing in a place like this? Not wait, just what? Looks like Sonia's digging around the back of that truck. Hey, what are you doing?
Hajime, please do not startle me!
I
I thought my heart was going to explode.
Explode? Anyway, what are you doing here? Weren't you searching the central island?
I was, but there was something I needed to confirm here.
Never mind that for now. We found them.
What did you find?
The bombs, obviously! They found the bombs at the plushie factory.
The bombs are at the factory?
Let's hurry over to the plushie factory. The others should already be there, too. Hey, what are you stalling for? If we don't hurry, it'll be too late.
You are right.
I understand. I shall make my way there shortly, so please go on without me.
Huh?
It is going to be fine. I will catch up with you soon.
Got it. Then I'll start heading over. I don't know what Sonia wants to do, but there's no time to argue about it. I left Sonia for now and decide to go to the plushie factory first. Why is she even at the military base? I can just ask her later. Anyway, the bombs are the biggest priority. I should hurry over to the plushie factory.
Stop it! It's not even true. Stop lying. No, don't listen.
Huh? Where's Sonia? I told her about the bombs, but she wouldn't listen to me. She said she'd catch up with us later.
Later? Why?
She should know that now isn't the time for that, but... Can I go bring her? Do you really think there's time for that, you fucking dumbass? You're right. We need to stop the bombs first. You're right. We need to stop the bombs first.
Oh, come on! Stop it! He likes to do things like this, yes. Ah! Now you have everyone going on Google looking this up, don't you?
Alright, let's go.
There's no time to look up Sonic. This is important.
We steeled our nerves and charged into the factory.
Plot is happening. No time for Sonic.
The first thing I noticed was the roaring engine of a nearby truck. A truck? Why?
No! These are the bombs? I just want it out to me.
There's a truck parked in the middle of the factory. A lot of dangerous-looking objects are loaded on the bed of the truck.
Hey!
Those things on top of the bed, is that it? I don't know how powerful they are, or if they have enough power to blow up the entire island, but if there are that many, they must be extremely powerful. Did he really drive this truck and carry over all these bombs? Hazuichi, can't you disarm these bombs? You're good at that kind of stuff, right? I thought I could, but it looks like the engine's also acting as the detonator. Damn it, so that's why the engine's still running. The bombs are set up so when the engine stops running, the insulator will blow off and trigger the explosion. I don't care how it's built. Can you disarm it or not? It's impossible. I don't have enough time. The main detonator was put inside this bulky metal box and welded shut. There's no way I can disarm it if I can't get this thing open. So it's going to take you a long time? That's not good. I mean, it's almost...
This is bad.
Noon.
What if we use the tools at the military base?
We don't have time for that! The truck's engine is the detonator, right? Then can't we stall for time by adding gasoline? It's no use. The fuel cap has been welded on too. Then I'll just drive the truck into the sea! You can't! You don't even have a driver's license! Are you seriously gonna stop me? I thought your family was all about breaking the law! But even that's impossible. There's a chain wrapped around the wheel. If we can't disarm the bomb, stall for time, or move the truck, there's nothing we can do!
Hey, check it out.
Huh?
There's some kind of machine on top of that metal box Kazuichi mentioned.
Huh? The machine on top of the box? Oh, this. This looks like a card reader. A card reader?
Maybe we can disarm the bomb if we swipe the key card.
You
What?
serious?
Wait, that might be possible. Nagito wouldn't be able to disarm these bombs if he didn't leave some way of doing that, right? Maybe he never planned to Maybe he never planned to disarm them from the start.
No, I don't think that's it. Nagito's probably trying to make us do something here.
What do you mean, something?
Knowing Nagito, there's definitely some kind of theme to this, I think.
A theme? That bastard probably would do something messed up like that.
Then we gotta find that!
Leave it to
Gotta
me.
find that! Nagito's trying to make us do something here. If that's true, what's he trying to make us do this time? Oh, it's still the truck. There's a laptop on top of the stopped conveyor belt. This wasn't here the last time I checked, right? I came here, right? I'm making up words.
How suspicious.
It looks suspicious. It might be good if we examine it thoroughly.
Yeah, you're right. As soon as I touched the laptop, some kind of program began running all of a sudden. And almost immediately, a video started playing.
Hello there.
Why, hello everyone. Great work. So you really found the bombs, huh? Believing in you was completely worth it. Nagito!
It looks like a video message from Nagito.
A video
Piss me
message?
off.
If he's got something to say, he can say it to our faces.
Hey,
Just hold
bastard.
on, for now let's watch this through to the end.
Now then.
Now that you guys have found the bombs, all you need to do is stop it. To tell you the truth, it's actually not that hard to do. You see, there's a card reader on top of the metal box. As long as you scan an e-handbook, it'll disarm the bombs. Alright, if that's the case, then just leave it to me. However, it won't work with just any student handbook. If you want to disarm that bomb, you have to use the traitor's student handbook. To be honest, I found out who the traitor was after secretly monitoring everyone's activity. But I was a little annoyed that they never came forward. So if things stay this way, it'll look like I lost, right? That's why I was thinking I should have another battle. So this is going to be your last chance, traitor. What are you gonna do? Everyone's life depends on you. Whether or not you save them is up to you. Now then, I wonder how this is going to end. Will the traitor's identity finally be revealed? And with that, the video ended. The Traitor's Student Handbook? So that's it. This was also a trap to weed out the traitor.
Hey, hey!
Is there seriously a traitor? If there is, they should have come forward already. I mean, their life is in danger too, you know? That's true, but...
Yeah.
Stop whining and complaining. We should do it one at a time. Don't be stupid. What if someone besides the traitor uses their handbook?
It's really stupid to be fighting over something like this.
And so, with an annoyed expression on her face, Chiaki walked over to the bombs without saying a word. Took her handbook out of her pocket. Huh? And without hesitating, swiped the card reader.
Looks like it was wrong. Who's next?
Hey, hey, hey!
What are you doing? If you made a mistake, the bombs might blow up.
You
But
think
they
so?
didn't.
It's just a fluke. Don't act so careless in a situation like this.
Anyway,
Well, I guess Chiaki's not the traitor. I don't think the traitor would have swiped their handbook right away like she did. So what are we gonna do? Who wants to try next? Like I said, don't act so reckless. Swiping the wrong card might be safe. But only once, you know. Hey, what happened?
well...
Nothing. I might just be overthinking it, but the engine somehow sounds... Just then, Kazuichi's face turned pale and he rushed over to the truck. And then, as he tilted his head towards the engine, he suddenly shouted, "It's out of gas!" Would you... No, he said it. What's going to happen if there's no gas? I already told you, it's gonna blow! But isn't it too soon? I mean, there's still time until noon. Did Nagito miscalculate? Miscalculate? If you're gonna set us up, at least get your calculations right, damn it. At least Monokuma knows how to keep a schedule. Hey, can't we do anything about it? Is there something we can do? Yeah, there's only one thing we can do. What is it? What do we have to do?
Damn it!
Pray? Are you
kidding
fucking
me?
serious? Then we should run! With those words, we started sprinting away. And that's when it happened.
It is alright!
It is not a bomb!
Not a bomb!
Huh? All of a sudden, the inside of the factory began overflowing with dazzling lights.
Huh?
What the hell is this?
Looks like they're fireworks.
Fireworks?
I'm gonna say this now, by the way. There's a few people here that have never seen this game before, and there are people here that have. If you can't responsibly speak about, like, not speak about the game without spoiling anything or whatever, I'm just saying this to measure, just in case, because there's quite a few people here. If you cannot speak about this game without maybe spoiling something, maybe you shouldn't talk at all. And if no one can, then I'm not going to let anybody talk about theories, and that's no fun. So, just giving an example so that it doesn't happen. Because if it does happen, I'm seriously going to be so pissed off, I can't even tell you how pissed off I'm going to be. Fireworks? So I'm not going to let anyone ruin this game for anyone by accidentally saying something, so don't let it happen. No, nobody did anything. I'm just saying it just in case. So I've said it, I swear, every chapter I've had to say something about this, but just... I don't know. I'm out of words now, because I'm... While we stood there dumbfounded, the fireworks slowly decreased their intensity. And eventually...
Oh my.
This means... It wasn't a bomb?! What the heck? I mean, Nagito said... So, it is just as I thought. As you thought?
Exactly. too fun of a game. Hey everyone, look over there. The laptop. It looks like it's playing another video.
Is it Nagito again? We immediately rushed over to the laptop.
I told you, this chapter is strictly plot. Like, there's not a lot of fun time, so it's important.
So, were you surprised? Seriously, think about it. Do you really think there are enough bombs to blow up an entire island? Even if there were, a guy like me would never be able to use them.
Damn it!
So it was all a bluff. Then, what was that bomb he detonated at the hotel?
Nagito went to the octagon inside the funhouse, right?
Is that where he got that bomb? But it definitely wasn't strong enough to blow up an island. Nagito was lying about that. Is he still watching us from somewhere? If he's not, then how did he time his message so perfectly? No, it looks like the video was set to play after the explosion by a wireless signal from the detonator. But why did he have to use a video message? That's the one thing I don't get.
Hey.
Let's think about that after we've watched the whole thing.
You're right.
Hey,
So what?
It says Hajime, but it's supposed to be Komaeda, yeah? Yeah.
So how did it go? Did the traitor come forward? If I had to guess, well, I'd say they didn't, right?
Why does it say Hajime? It's supposed to say Komaeda.
So then, which is it? It'd make me very happy if you guys could tell me. I'll be at the warehouse next door waiting for your answer.
That's a very bad glitch thing. Programming error.
From there, we'll compare our answers and I'll let you know who the traitor really is. See you later.
You guys.
The warehouse next door? That's where Nagito is? This time I'll make sure to beat the crap out of him. Then I'll deliver the final blow and smash his head in with a wrench. You bastards, what are you saying? You guys can just beat the shit out of him because I'm the one who's gonna fucking kill him.
You guys, you've totally flipped your lids.
Now's not the time to be calm. We need to stop them.
You are right. Let us make haste.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
This is not good.
I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna beat the crap out of him. Hey, I totally know how you feel, but calm down. Shut up! Huh? Everyone's feet came to a grinding halt. Their red, angry faces instantly transformed into a look of caution. Akane, what is it? Can you hear something? It's coming from the other side of this door. The other side of this door? As I listened carefully, I could make out a soft sound coming from inside the warehouse. Music? What's he planning? Is this another one of Nagito's traps? Huh? Maybe the moment we open the door, a real bomb is gonna go kaboom! Alright, let's open it and find out.
Please do not, Akane! It is dangerous!
It's fine, I'll open it slowly. No, that's not the problem. Seriously, it'll be fine! With those words, not 2 words, what? Akane brushed off everyone's warnings and slowly opened the door to the warehouse.
Huh?
It's not opening? Is there something blocking the door? I can barely open it.
hey,
I knew it! It's a trap! Seriously, just stop it, okay?
yeah.
Didn't I tell you it'll be fine? I just gotta use a little more force. What happened to opening it slowly? Akane ignored their protests and with a mighty kick, the door flew open. It's gonna blow up! Instinctively, we tensed our bodies and braced ourselves. But...
Huh?
What's this? What happened? Look inside.
It sure is dark.
Looks like there aren't any lights on. Is Nagito really in here?
The inside of the warehouse felt even darker because our eyes were still used to the bright sunlight outside. Within that darkness, a loud hymnal blared throughout the warehouse at full volume.
Hey, do you guys hear something?
Yeah, it's really damn loud. Does Nagito like listening to this depressing crap?
No, I'm not talking about the music.
And as if on cue, it suddenly started. Huh?
It's on fire!
A fearsome blaze suddenly began dancing inside the dark warehouse like fiery wings spreading before us.
Whoa! What's going on?
For now, we must extinguish these flames. Let us hurry and put them out.
But how are we supposed to put this fire out?
There should be fire extinguishing supplies inside the factory break room. Perhaps we should use those?
Got it. Let's head to the break room. After listening to Sonia, we ran into the factory.
Fuyuhiko's pose was pretty fabulous, wasn't it?
The break room is here, right? Where are the fire extinguishing supplies? Fire extinguisher here, Hajime. There's a giant sign. A huge supply of lined up plastic bottles. Looks like there's some kind of liquid inside them.
You found it! Those are fire grenades!
Fire grenades?
They're basic fire extinguishing goods. When you throw them out of inner breaks and the chemical inside puts out the fire.
It is strange.
But this is
no?
strange. The last time I peeked inside this place, I recall seeing other fire extinguishing supplies too.
This should be plenty. Let's hurry up and go back to the warehouse. We grabbed all the fire grenades and rushed back to the warehouse.
Make sure you don't get too close to the fire. It's dangerous. Take care not to inhale the smoke as well. We should throw the grenades from the door at the same time.
Looks like the curtain in the back is burning up. I just have to aim for that, right?
I'm gonna do it!
Alright, let's go! We aimed for the curtain in the back and threw all the fire grenades one after the other. Look at that formation. Look at Soda and Sonia's formation.
Oh, even Chiaki's.
But
Hey, is it just me? Or does it feel like the fire's not going out at all?
the curtain absorbed the impact of the thrown grenades, which fell on the floor and shattered. They were completely ineffective at extinguishing the burning curtain.
Does it not seem like the fire is intensifying? If the fire continues to rise, it will inflame the ceiling!
This is bad. We've already used up all the fire grenades.
What are we gonna do? All we can do now is pray for rain!
Don't be stupid! There's no way it'll conveniently start raining if we pray for it. It's raining?
So this is the power of the Japanese Terra.
That's not it. It looks like the sprinkler's activated.
Oh, the sprinklers. They must have detected the smoke and turned on.
Water continued to vigorously pour out of the sprinklers. And after a while, the fire in the warehouse was completely extinguished. Looks like the fire's out.
That is a relief.
The hell?! Man, my merch is drenched! It got splattered with water and now it's soaked! It's so wet!
Hey, is it okay to look inside now?
Huh? Ah, time out! You can't! Nuh-uh, no way! Why can't we go inside? Smoke and hazardous gas are still spread throughout the warehouse, so it's gotta ventilate for a while. Well, I guess you're right. It'd be a problem if we breathed in any lingering smoke. So for the sake of your health, please wait for just a little while. While you're waiting, why don't you check out the Monokuma Theater I freshly prepared? Are you kidding? God damn it! I don't want to. This dork.
You're so stupid.
That's one of my favorite lines of his. Everything is a lie. Monokuma doesn't exist. The Monokuma Theater doesn't exist. Everything is fiction. There's no meaning whatsoever. There's no relationship whatsoever. Everything was made. Monokuma can't be found anywhere. What are you doing here anyway? Thank you for that. Thank you.
Yes,
Now that the Monokuma Theater's over, I'm sure it's finished ventilating by now. Yeah, sure. Also, I'm finally starting to feel better. Just because my important merch was ruined doesn't mean I should be depressed about it forever. Whenever I feel depressed, I always ask myself this question.
But
Why are your eyes on the front? So we can move forward. Don't be sad about what's already happened, and be positive.
We get it already.
Enough with your bullshit.
I'll
Okay.
leave the rest to
Oh,
you.
thank you for saying it. I turned on the light for you guys, too. You might hurt yourself if it's dark. Now, go ahead. Go right ahead. Ahead.
Is Nagito inside?
He said he was in his video message, but he probably escaped by now. There was so much fire and smoke, and I thought I'd finally get to beat the crap out of him this time.
Well,
hey.
why don't we go inside and see how it's doing? Hajime, what happened?
Well, nothing happened, but I don't know why. My heart is racing. It won't settle down. I'm scared. As if an intense malice is about to stab me. Stab me through my whole body. And I can't even budge. It feels like everything was too late. Why do I feel this anxious? Anyway, let's go inside. A charred odor permeated through the warehouse, and the air was so heavy that it was hard to breathe. The moment I set foot inside the warehouse, a mixture of bewilderment, anxiety, and fear overtook me at once. Something smells. It's not me!
Oh, I am terribly sorry.
You
Huh?
serious?
Miss Sonia, say it ain't so! No, not that. It's like a smell I've never smelled before. Well, it makes sense that there are these strange smells when a bunch of different things were burned.
Hey, everyone. Did you know about that curtain?
You mean the curtain that was on fire, right? What do you mean, no?
See?
I didn't notice it until the curtain was burning, but there's space on the other side of it, too.
When I looked where Chiaki was pointing, there was still space beyond the burned, tattered curtain. Shouldn't we just look? I walked toward the burned, tattered curtain with slow, methodical steps. I'd never experienced such an oppressive atmosphere before, and I couldn't help holding my breath. And then on the other side of the curtain, I saw the true source of the intense malice that I had been feeling.
Uh-oh.
I had no idea what I was looking at. By the time I realized I was looking at the remains of Nagito Komaeda, the ultimate lucky student, time had already stopped. Eventually, the shock finally registered with me. A numb feeling spread from the center of my brain almost instantly. Nagito is dead. Even when I saw this before me, I wasn't able to comprehend that reality yet.
What?
What's going on here? Is he really
You
dead?
serious?
He's not pretending to be dead, is he? I mean, it's Nagito, you know? That's right, it's Nagito. He always messed with us. He always tried to confuse us. That's why I can't believe it. Nagito ended up in such a cruel state. Nagito is dead. Deep down, I believed that when the killings finally ended, I'd never see this guy again. I never expected I'd be looking at Nagito's body like this. Nagito probably thought the same thing. I couldn't help seeing it in his dead, frightened face. But on this island, unbelievably abnormal occurrences happen all the time. Even Nagito couldn't escape that truth. But even something as small as that.
A body has been discovered! Now then, after a certain amount of time has passed, the class trial will begin!
Don't tell me.
The body discovery announcement? Then it's for real. Then Nagito's really dead? It's not just that he's dead. If the body discovery announcement was made, does that mean Nagito was killed? Killed? Plus, it's one of us! I mean, that's what it means, right? One of us killed Nagito? One of us killed him so brutally?
Then it's going to start again?
Huh?
The class trial's going to start soon, right? Then...
Yup, we gotta do it! We gotta find out who Nagito's killer is!
You know, a lot of you are saying that you won't miss him, and you're making a lot of comments like, yay! But at the same time, to me, he's really, really evil, but I like it. Like, he's a good villain.
You guys seem to outright hate the villains and not appreciate them for as good a villain as they are. I really do appreciate him for the villain that he is. And you can like villainous characters. You don't have to like them because they don't do good things, or, you know, you're bad, I don't like you. You can like them for being pure evil. And you know what? The fact that you all hate him means he's doing a damn good job then. So I like him because he's so just... Yeah. I understand not liking him for what he does. Definitely, he's not a good guy. You don't have to like him for being #1 good guy. But he's really good as a bad guy. He's really good. It's like almost like you love to hate him in a sense. Anyways, that's my opinion, because there's a few villainous characters, especially in the first Danganronpa as well. You know, that I just love them because they're just so evil. I'm like, wow, you were a piece of shit, but I love you. It's one of those characters that you call the, quote, trash character, where you're like, you're trash, but I love you. Anyways, moving on. No matter who you guys sacrifice, you're determined to survive and leave this island, right?
See, there you go, yep. Bad people who are also awesome.
You hate them for the right reasons, like you're a piece of shit, you do a lot of bad things in life, but then you can also like them for being a villain. Like, you're a good villain, I appreciate that. I don't agree with you, but I like how evil you are. No matter who you guys sacrifice, you're determined to survive and leave this island, right? Then the time for action is now. So, allow me to give you the familiar Monokuma file.
Hold it right there!
What? Don't get in my way like that! I was about to whip out the Monokuma file in such a cool way!
Shut up! I can't stand this anymore! Got it? How much longer are you going to keep putting them through this? No more! I won't let you! I'll make sure I pulverize your evil intentions!
See, I love it, because now you guys are all naming villains that you like. It's cool, isn't it? The good guys are cool, but the bad guys are also cool.
Hey! Say something! I'm giving up on you! Oh no, song reference!
Oh, now I remember who you are. You're Monomi.
You just now noticed?
Anyway, Monomi, if you're gonna talk about my intentions, why don't you talk about yours first? What are your intentions anyway? Why are you keeping everyone cooped up on this island? I need a burp. Excuse me. I'm sure everyone here wants to know too, you know? What? No fair! You're shutting up too?
Enough already! We already have enough to deal with concerning Nagito. Please do not say anything else that will confuse us. Anyway, let's begin. Huh? But...
This is just...
Thank you, lady. Plus, I'm playing Persona 4 Golden right now, so thank you very much for not spoiling. Thank you, I appreciate it. I mean, in the end, we still have to do it, right? As long as a killing happens, we can't do anything about it, right? We have no choice but to do it, right? Besides, it's our fault that we couldn't even prevent it.
I know, that's the only way we can survive, right?
Nice!
Looks like you kids are way more well-behaved than Monomi. I can't read!
Don't fuck
We're
with
tired of this too, you know? That's why I'll definitely make sure to finish this for good this time. Does that mean you guys are getting bored of this school trip? Don't worry, the end is near! Huh? The end? Don't make a face like a pig that's about to become bacon. You've already noticed it, right? The meaning behind that Monokuma timer. Oops. I guess there's only 2 days left, huh?
Yeah, he does. Megumi Ogata, she's awesome. She's also the voice of Naegi and Sailor Uranus. She plays so many awesome characters! I love her.
Sorry. When that timer reaches 0, 2 days from now, what'll happen to us?
The killing school trip will be over.
Hey!
If this'll finally be over, does that mean we can go home? Don't count your bears before they've hatched. There's still something you gotta do before that, right?
So,
Once again...
it's the Monokuma file!
Same here.
You guys need to find out who Nagito's killer is and survive the class trial. If this ends here, there won't be an afterword at all.
Do your best.
Megumi Ogata. Megumi Ogata.
Yeah! Yeah! I love her! I love her too! Kana Hanazawa! It won't let you escape this time! Wait right there!
What do you guys think? If the school trip is nearly at an end, it's safe to think that we can go home, right?
But still...
Kazuichi, I understand how you feel, but we need to focus on Nagito's case first.
Damn it!
Even if we can go home, it'll be the end for us if we screw up here. Then let's hurry up and solve Nagito's case so we can all go back home.
It is nice to think everyone can go home, but that is impossible, right? I mean, someone in this room killed Nagito.
There's a killer among us. The weight of those words began to sink into me. That was true of the previous case, but was it really true this time? No matter how much I tried, I couldn't believe it. Because the victim was Nagito? Because his death was so abnormally cruel? No, it wasn't just that. There was something more to it than that. And whatever it was stuck inside me. Still investigating. First, we need to look at the thing with the paper with the bear on it. Yep. The victim is Nagito Komaeda.
Look, his birthday is April 28th.
The body was discovered inside the warehouse near the Monokuma plushie factory. The estimated time of death is believed to be noon sharp. Everybody put on your detective caps. Details, details. Not only is there a spear stabbed in his stomach, there are multiple stab wounds on each of his thighs. Furthermore, there's a laceration on his left arm and a knife impaled through his right hand.
boyfriend with the boyfriend. You say it like it's not you. And yeah, he did. He did stream it before. But now we're gonna play it together. Isn't that cute? And romantic? And butts?
What a tragic situation. Just reading this... Oh god. Just reading this is making me depressed.
Is there something wrong with this Monokuma file?
Again? But what's wrong with it?
Mystery. What?
Not only is there a spear stabbed in the stomach, there are multiple stab wounds on each of his thighs. Furthermore, there's a laceration on his left arm and a knife impaled through his right hand.
Yep.
It's definitely weird. Well, I guess I'll find out if I look around. That's what the investigation is for.
Don't worry on form conclusions on your own. That makes me more worried than I should be.
We can discuss it later. Right now is our only chance to investigate. So we should investigate first. If we don't, there won't be anything for us to discuss.
Well, I guess you're right. Then let's start with the area surrounding Nagito's body. I should start with the back of the warehouse. Since the curtain blocked most of the water, this area wasn't affected by the sprinklers that much. Thanks to that, I can properly investigate Nagito's body.
I'm sorry, lady. We have to do it. I'm sorry for all the images you're gonna see.
I never thought I'd have to investigate Nagito's body. Probably didn't expect to end up like this either.
Okay, let's start investigating. Oh yeah, that picture.
I never expected Nagito to die like this. He was always spouting nonsense about hope and trying to confuse the hell out of us. But even so, dying like this is just too cruel. Also, he wasn't completely useless. There were times we were only able to reach the truth because of him. But everything good and bad about him is gone. We'll never be confused by him again. We'll never be saved by him again. No, now isn't the time to think about unnecessary things. I need to focus on the investigation right now. For now, I need to investigate everything about this body that catches my eye.
So let's start with the knife.
The knife is stabbed through Nagito's right hand. Did the killer do this? How could they do something so cruel?
This knife, it must be from the military base.
Military base? Now that you mention it, you're right. It looks like a survival knife.
By the way, it seems the wounds on his leg and left arm were caused by that same knife.
Which means after the killer was finished stabbing Nagito's legs and left arm, they stabbed the knife through his right hand?
And then they finished him off with the spear.
How cruel.
Then does that mean the killer went to the trouble of using two weapons, a knife and a spear? But they could have just killed him by stabbing him with the knife. Why did they need to use a spear at all?
That is definitely strange. Was there a reason they had to use it?
A reason they had to use the spear, huh? Nagito's right wrist is tied with a rope, but it looks like the tip of that rope is burned off. Could this be a result of the fire? But that's weird. If the rope is burned off like this, why are Nagito's clothes completely unaffected by the fire when he was so close to the blaze? He must have been in great pain. He clearly had this agonizing look on his face when he died. His mouth is covered with duct tape. Was this to keep Nagito from screaming for help? Jeez, what a horrible look on his face. The blood splattered all over it doesn't help either. It's a good thing his mouth is covered with duct tape, otherwise I wouldn't be able to look at him.
Got a minute? Sorry, excuse me.
Chiaki moved past Kazuichi and squatted down next to Nagito's face. And in one swift movement, she ripped the duct tape off of his mouth. Hey, what are you doing?
It'll be fine. I'll put it back right away once I'm done investigating here.
Putting the tape back isn't the issue, you ungrateful swine. You did not just call her an ungrateful swine. I'm gonna kick you into next year. If you don't watch your mouth, mister. You're gonna get cursed.
The blood on Nagito's face. It looks like it mostly came from the slice on his left arm. If that's the case...
It's no use. She's not listening.
Hey.
Hey, about the blood splattered on his face. There's no blood under the duct tape.
What's wrong with that?
This duct tape has crinkles, like it was sticking toward the inside of his mouth, right? Nagito was probably desperately moving his mouth under the duct tape.
Seriously, what's wrong with that? She means Nagito's mouth was covered with duct tape before he got those wounds all over his body. So he tried to shout, which caused the duct tape to get sucked into his mouth. But what's wrong with that? Is that something we really need to worry about? I don't really get it, but just put the duct tape back on his mouth already.
Yeah, you're right.
Anyway, this might be some kind of clue, too. I should remember it.
Soda, you be nice to Chiaki.
Or else. There's a cut on his upper left arm. His legs and right hand have stab wounds, but this wound looks like a slice. That's probably the reason that the wound on his left arm doesn't look that deep compared to his other wounds. Well, regardless, it doesn't change the fact that it's a hideous wound and there's blood everywhere. I can read.
Super difficult.
There's something strange.
Strange what?
Look at the palm of his left hand. I think that blood is from when he... Oh, God. Sorry. I think that blood is from when his left arm was sliced, but... Doesn't the blood splatter look strange? It cuts off right in the middle of his palm.
Yeah, it definitely cuts off. Maybe that's as far as the blood could reach when it splattered.
Well, that would explain the blood on his palm, but...
There's something else that's strange?
When you flip it over and look at the back of his hand... I can't read. Here, there's also blood, but only above the middle joint of each finger. I'm stuttering a lot.
You're right. Why is it only on this part?
It's just as I said, right? It's strange, right? I win.
Yeah, sure, you win.
That was cute. I win.
But it's definitely strange. What did the killer do to make the blood splatter like this? A spear with a flashy ornament on it is impaled deeply into Nagito's stomach.
There's no way around it. That looks like the fatal wound.
Oh my! What's this? Such a strange-looking spear, isn't it? A cord extends from the tip of the handle, and there's an iron weight attached to it. I see! You use the cord as a whip to capture the enemy and deliver the final blow with the spear. Is this your first time looking at this too? Of course not! This is the spear of Gungnir, right? I think it's Gungnir. You definitely just came up with that just now. By the way, I wanted to ask you, where did that spear come from?
I feel like I saw it at Nezumi Castle.
What?
By the way, the spear is a reference to the first game. To those of you that are veterans that didn't notice, or, you know.
What? Nezumi Castle? I was designed to be afraid of mice, so I can't go in there. Damn you mice! Damn you all to hell! I see. Even he doesn't know what's inside that castle. Well, more importantly, I need to focus on the investigation. The spear definitely catches my eye, but the weight on the end of the cord coming out of the handle, it looks like that part has blood on it too. But for some reason, this section on the cord doesn't have blood on it. It's about the size of a human fist. It's strange that this section of the cord doesn't have blood on it. Also, Chiaki mentioned this earlier, but apparently that spear came from Nezumi Castle. It might be better if I confirm that later. Can I investigate this? No. It's just spear. Both of Nagito's legs are tied up. Each rope is tied to the pillars nearby. He wouldn't have been able to move at all. According to the Monokuma file, the wounds on his leg are all stab wounds. Does that mean the killer didn't just tie up Nagito? They also stabbed his legs? Why would the killer do something like that? At any rate, it's pretty sadistic. The killer must have been holding a huge grudge toward him. Or they might have been torturing him. Torture? I mean, if they just wanted to kill him, they could have just stabbed him once in the chest, right? If you disregard the spear in his chest, the other wounds were inflicted for reasons other than killing. Which means the wounds all over Nagito's body were from the killer torturing him?
Investigate crotch, find the D. Oh my god.
If that's the case, what was the killer trying to make Nagito confess? Was it something that would have led to the traitor? Even if this was torture, there's no doubt that the killer must have held a deep grudge toward Nagito. Refusing to let him die easily, I can totally understand a dark impulse like that. But even if they held a grudge against him, would they really have gone this far? I guess I'm done with the area surrounding Nagito's body. Jeez, I can't believe I actually investigated such a grisly-looking body. Even I'm surprised at myself. Does this mean I'm used to it? My classmate's dead body is right in front of me, and one of my peers is the killer responsible. And I have to investigate his death so I can find his killer. Am I used to something as abnormal as that? That would mean I'm becoming abnormal too.
Okay, all done with that. What's this?
Monokuma's dead! There's blood coming out of his stomach. Hey!
No response. He's dead, Jim. Just kidding! I'm not dead.
Is this one of the life-size plushies that were being produced at the factory?
If you're mistaking a plushie for me, then there's something wrong with you.
You're a stuffed animal too.
Don't put oversized garbage there. It's so misleading. What are you calling oversized garbage?
Could this be one of Monokuma's tricks? Then why'd he do it? Making a hole like it got stabbed and going to the trouble of dirtying the hole with blood. Did he try to Did he try to imitate Nagito's body or something?
What are you
I had nothing to do with that.
Huh?
He's probably lying. Seriously, you're always lying. You should just die like that plushie over there. You seem more pissed than usual these days, Monomi, but you better watch what you say. If I feel like it, I can wipe you out easily, you know? I won't give in to your threats. I'll fight you until the very end. I will definitely take back the seat of world supremacy from Monokuma.
Looks like those annoyances are gone. If it wasn't Monokuma's trick, then who did this? Could the killer have done this? If so, is this Nagito's blood? I have no idea how this connects to the incident.
Hey, Kitty!
Looks like a bunch of plastic bottles. Remnants of plastic are scattered all over the place. This is probably... those fire grenades that we used to put out the fire. Well, they weren't actually that useful in the end. The fire was only extinguished thanks to the sprinklers. Well, nevertheless, this evidence really isn't all that strange.
Oh, rehearsal. Yeah, how did rehearsal go? Tell the thing.
Ah, it's an oil lighter. This is where the curtains would have been hanging. It also looks like the fire did extensive damage here. The oil lighter was placed here.
Ah, an oil... Please send help! An oil lighter! Someone probably wanted to keep warm. It's a most foolish thought. This is clearly the cause of the fire. Oil lighters can continue to burn even after someone lets go of them. You can rock the concert, Kitty. I believe in you. So using that, the curtain was set on fire. Using the oil lighter. God damn it, it's Hajime!
Using the oil lighter, huh? Do you think the killer set up some sort of trick with it?
You are right.
The killer probably planned to destroy evidence by setting this warehouse on fire.
They caused a fire to destroy evidence? That's the only reason I can think of why a killer would set fire to their crime scene, but...
I'm level 50.
She looks like she's deep in thought while staring at the ceiling. What happened? Is there something strange about the ceiling?
Yeah, about that sprinkler.
It's one of the sprinkler heads that activated to put out the fire.
You can see a girder right next to it, right? There. Can you see that red streak?
Huh? You're right, I definitely see it. It looks like a small red line on the ceiling girder.
Is that blood? I love when Hinata lets his girl voice out. You butt!
Blood? The color definitely looks like blood, but there's no way blood could get up there, right?
I'm so distracted now.
Plus, it's in a straight line.
That's why I've been staring at it. I think it's strange.
It's definitely strange. I should remember this. One of us killed Nagito in such a cruel way? It's too bizarre. I can't do anything except laugh.
So just as I thought.
If only everyone could go home. Nothing would make me happier. Hey, Onirius. No, we should finish the class trial, then we can think about what will happen after. Here, I'll let you take a look really quick at Nagito's state since you just came in. Those of you that came in. It's pretty brutal.
Like...
I'm not freaking out about it like Kazuichi, but I definitely can't stop thinking about it. When the Monokuma timer reaches 0 2 days from now, what's gonna happen? Huh? What's gonna happen? This rotten school trip's gonna end, right? We can finally go back home. Carefree till the end. Does that mean you don't think that'll happen? Monokuma might be planning to make us do something after the countdown ends. What do you mean, something? He's making us kill each other, you know? What could be worse than that?
Damn it!
I don't know. But this is Monokuma we're talking about, you know? There's no way this will end smoothly with a countdown. Anyway, like you said before, if we screw up here, it's the end for us. For now, let's focus on the investigation. We'll think about the countdown after we live through the class trial. Yeah, I know. Then don't bring up strange stuff like that.
Save. My toaster strudel's getting cold. Which makes me sad.
Oh, Akane. Oh my god. It mattered for Gundam's killing and for Mikan's. But it looks like it's different this time. It doesn't matter this time. What doesn't matter? The time! Looks like the time doesn't matter. It was clearly written in the Monokuma file. The time of death was noon sharp. If it was at noon, what were we doing at that time? What were we doing? Well, right now,
It's time.
It's 12:30 p.m.
Oh, hey, TG. Theories. All the theories.
So it also has a clock function. Then that means Nagito died 30 minutes ago.
Huh? It happened that recently? He's totally a fresh kill.
Fresh seems like a bad way to describe it.
If it happened 30 minutes ago, was it around the time we were struggling with the bombs?
You're right. Those fake bombs were originally supposed to explode at noon. Which means whoever doesn't have an alibi for that time is Nagito's killer. But this could be like when Nekomaru died. The killer could have also used some kind of automatic setup. Also, the crime looks very detailed, so they would have needed time to prepare.
Alright!
Then whoever doesn't have an alibi before we found the bombs is suspicious. Wait, none of us have an alibi for that time. That's when we all split up to search for the bombs. Yeah, that's the problem. Now then, I guess that's enough investigating the area behind the curtain. The killer's goal wasn't just killing Nagito. There should have been another reason as well. If not, they wouldn't have gone to the trouble of tying him up with rope and covering his mouth with duct tape. Not just that, there's no reason to inflict any wounds other than a fatal one. So what was the reason? Looks like I better investigate other areas to figure that out. Alright, I should try investigating the other areas inside this warehouse first. So back up a bit. This is an MP3 player. There's even a speaker plugged into it. But why is this here? It looks like that weird music was playing from there. You know, that music that was blaring when the fire started? Yeah, you're right. Looks like it's busted from getting drenched by the sprinklers. There's no mistaking it, that music was playing from that MP3 player. I don't disagree with that, but why was the killer playing music from this?
Why is there lettuce in his water bowl?
There are a lot of tipped-over Monokuma panels. The panel near the curtain in the back is tipped over and burned. Did the fire do that? But why are they scattered like this? The last time I came in here, I seem to recall they should have been neatly put away.
Maybe we're the ones who made this mess?
Huh?
Look, the tipped-over panel by the entrance is really close to the door, right? So maybe the reason these panels are tipped over is...
It's fine, I'll open it slowly. No, that's not the problem. Seriously, it'll be fine! With those words, Akane brushed off everyone's warnings and slowly opened the door to the warehouse. Huh? It's not opening. Is there something blocking this door? I can barely open it. I knew it! It's a trap! Seriously, just stop it, okay? Didn't I tell you it'll be fine? I just gotta use a little more force. What happened to opening it slowly? Akane ignored their protests, and with a mighty kick, the door flew open. Could it be? Was that it?
What?
And there's something else I've been wondering. These Monokuma panels are tipped over starting from the entrance to the back of the warehouse, right? They seem to be lying on top of each other in a straight line.
Yeah, compared to the other tipped-over panels, the line is the only one that's neat and orderly. Sorry, that line.
Isn't this clearly strange?
Strange. That means we can speculate this was done intentionally. Am I missing anything? Get everything? Do I have to talk to everyone?
Looks like this side is completely soaked because of the sprinkler. Even if there was an important clue here, we might not be able to notice it.
But it's better than the warehouse burning to the ground. Good thing we were able to put out the fire.
But there was a lot of smoke. It's a good thing we didn't go inside when we were throwing the grenades. I agree. If we did, we would have been caught by the sprinklers and become all wet and soggy.
Miss Sonia's all wet! She's all drenched and soggy! You were thinking that, huh? I wasn't thinking that at all! Why aren't you responding, Kazuichi? I was asking Hajime. You're screwing with me? Oh my, screwing? How lewd! Please don't look at me with such fearful eyes! I only imagined it for a second! Kazuichi, you should probably just keep your mouth shut already. Well, even though I did say I was gonna friggin' kill him, there's no way I would have actually done it. I was just upset, you know? We'll think about the countdown after we live through the class trial. looks like Sonia's focused on investigating the warehouse. Which reminds me, there's something I needed to ask her about. Now that we've pretty much finished investigating Nagito's body, I think it's time to talk to her. Hey Sonia, do you have a minute?
Yes? What is it?
I wanted to talk to you about when that fake bomb Nagito set in the warehouse exploded.
Huh?
Right before it exploded, you said something like this, right?
It is all right. It is not a bomb.
Why did you know the bombs were fake?
Well,
That's not all either. When we were looking for the bombs, why were you at the military base? I thought you were supposed to be searching the Central Island. Plus, when I called for you, you didn't come to the factory right away. Where were you, and what were you doing during that time?
Oh my.
do you suspect me? It is a misunderstanding. I am not the killer. Jesus! Shit! You son of a bitch!
Sonia?
I'm terribly sorry. I was panicking. I shall calm down and explain to you why I was at the military base. When I first explored the final island, I discovered a vast amount of bombs there.
Huh?
At first, I was worried that someone might use them for nefarious reasons if I announced it to everyone. So I kept silent the whole time.
Does that mean when you heard Nagito planted bombs, you got suspicious and went to investigate them?
That is.
And as I suspected, the bombs had disappeared. I thoroughly searched for them inside the military base, but the bombs were nowhere to be found.
And because you were searching for them, you were late when we all gathered?
And because of that, I reached a conclusion. The bombs Nagito brought were from the military base, which means they were fake bombs.
How did you find out about the bombs at the military? How did you find out that the bombs at the military base were fake?
Because I attempted to use one of them.
What?
I thought one of the bombs would be strong enough to blast open the door to the ancient ruin. At the time, I still believed the bombs were real, and I thought that I could use one of them to gain entrance to the ancient ruin.
However, that plan was an utter failure. The bomb was not real. It was merely a fireworks display. God damn it all to hell!
I see. So that's why you're the only one who knew the bombs at the military base were fake.
I did. As did Monami as well. She was also secretly peeking at the bomb. Which means...
If those bombs are the same ones that disappeared, it would mean Nagito took them. That is why I knew it was a fake. However, I did think it was strange when Nagito blew up the hotel lobby. The bomb was real, and I could not stop thinking about it. But upon further reflection, that might have been Nagito's plan all along. He showed us a real bomb to make us believe that the bombs he set were real as well.
If so, then Nagito's actions were extremely calculated. But the problem is his reason for doing it.
With this, I have explained everything.
Do you have a minute?
There should be no more reason for you to doubt me.
You're right. I got it.
Oh my gosh. See you speak soon.
Alright, I've pretty much finished looking for clues inside the warehouse. I was able to find some clues, but there's still so many things I don't understand yet.
You look worried.
Yeah, I am.
At a time like this, it might be good if you broaden your investigation range.
You mean it's good to investigate other places as well? She might be right. There's several things I've been wondering about besides the crime scene. The military base that Sonia mentioned, the plushie factory next door, Nezumi Castle, where the spear originally came from, and Nagito's room, too. If I'm going to understand the reason for his actions, I need to know more about him.
I'm pretty sure the others have already finished investigating.
Can you hear
Hey, you
me?
guys! Isn't it about time we leave this place and try exploring other areas, too?
In response to Chiaki, the others gathered around him.
I agree. I was just thinking about proceeding to another area. It seems we have the same idea.
But is it safe? There won't be anyone to guard the crime scene.
We don't have a choice. There just aren't enough of us. Besides, we've investigated all we can here.
I guess you're right.
Also, it looks like the clues we found aren't enough to piece this incident together. So we need to search for them in other areas, probably. Well, alternatively, if there aren't any clues in other areas either, we'd have to give up completely.
You don't really need to say that. Then it's okay if we leave this place? It's okay. There's no time for us to stand around. In order to survive, there's no way except to do it. In order to survive, we need to find Nagito's killer. If we don't sacrifice that person, nobody can survive. That's our reality. That's why there's no time for us to stand around.
Maybe there is time to stand around. Okay, so the factory, the castle. What was it again? The factory, the castle, Nagito's room. Was there anywhere else that I can't remember at the moment? I think that's it. I'm not sure. Should we be investigating, though? I have never seen so many Monokumas in my life!
Well, Monokuma isn't exactly someone you would normally run into.
However, while I was staring at all these Monokumas, a thought occurred to me. The bomb that went off at the lobby might have been set up here.
Huh?
If you hide the bomb inside a Monokuma plushie, it would make a frightening weapon. Do you not think the group that is forcing us to kill each other would devise something like that?
Amazing!
A plushie bomb is an act of terrorism! Let us rip these apart right away so we can confirm it!
Hold on. If there was a bomb inside these, wouldn't it explode if we carelessly messed with it?
Either way, it is all gravy!
Oh, gravy? What the hell does that mean?
Stop!
There's no bomb!
You'll know if you just pick me up, see? All you'll feel is the soft weight of cotton. You are right. Then where did Nagito obtain the bomb he used?
I wonder. If I'm gonna give you guys a hint, then you should know it wasn't from the military base. To tell you the truth, the bombs there are all fakes.
I know that already. You should have said so earlier.
Well, I thought if I kept quiet, it would foreshadow that a killing was gonna happen. That's why I'm just now telling you for the first time. Phew, I feel relieved. But if the bomb wasn't from the military base or this factory, then he brought it from the Octagon. I must say, you have a good eye there, Sonia. Putting a bomb inside one of my plushies seems like a splendid idea. Let's try it!
Did I say something I should not have said?
It's not your fault, don't worry about it. The break room's on the other side of the store. This is where we obtain the fire grenades. Anything inside? There's nothing on the floor that looks like a clue. Not even trash. Okay, can I leave then?
Castle?
Okay, military base.
That was the fourth place, the military base.
When I tried looking through the truck bed, it's empty. Nothing's here. When I first came here, there was something on the truck bed, which means Sonia was telling the truth.
And as I suspected, the bombs had disappeared. I thoroughly searched for them inside the military base, but the bombs were nowhere to be found.
But did Nagito know the bombs weren't real? It's possible that he thought they were the real thing. No, never mind. He said as much in his video message. So, were you surprised? Seriously, think about it. Do you really think there are enough bombs to blow up an entire island? Even if there were, a guy like me would never be able to use them. He knew the bombs were fake. He only did what he did to weed out the traitor. No, is that really it? Did Nagito only do that to expose the traitor? Maybe there was a different motive behind his actions. Damn it, this dangerous place is the reason all this messed up stuff is happening. Leaving guns out in the open is totally dangerous. Seriously, they gotta take better care of these. It's easy to say that, but there's no one on this island who can do that. Oops, I didn't mean to talk to him again. A huge supply of guns and other firearms are stuffed into the truck bed. Found it! What'd you find? Well, that truck bed over there has guns in it, but I also found stuff like... a survival knife? Wait, that's... Isn't that the same type of knife that was stabbed through Nagito's right hand? Which means the killer obtained that knife here. So the killer is someone who visited the military base at least once. That's everyone, though. No, not me. This is the first time I've been here. That sounds fishy. Okay. Spear with a flashy ornament on it is hanging from the wall. This spear is definitely it, right?
I see.
Just as I thought. It looks exactly like the spear that killed Nagito. The same whip-like cord is attached to the handle, and there's a weight at the end of it.
Also,
Plus, it looks like one of the spears on the wall is missing. There's no mistaking it. The killer took one of the spears and used it as a weapon. Spear of Gungnir, huh? Monokuma would totally come up with a lame name like that. But why did the killer use the spear and a knife? Yeah, they could have just killed him with the knife, and it would have been easier, too. There's no way a spear like this with this unnecessary cord thing on it would be easy to use. Yeah, it definitely looks hard to wield. But still, they chose this spear for a reason. What could that reason be? I feel a little tired. No matter how much I investigate, I don't feel any closer to the truth. That's probably why I feel this way. I'm feeling this strange feeling that I've never felt before. That's a lot of feels, Hajime. As if Nagito's trying to make us suffer even after he's died. Well, now's not the time to think about stupid things like that. I haven't even investigated his cottage yet. It's too early to start complaining. If we investigate that place, we might be able to find some other clue. Or some kind of clue, sorry. Alright, let's go. To the Komaeda house!
Hajime.
It's tour. Oh my, you want to go inside Nagito's room too? I was just listening to Chiaki's request. She wants me to unlock the door to Nagito's cottage because she really needs it for the class trial. She begged me to do it while she was licking my black eye.
I didn't do that.
Then do it! It's sweet because it's made out of black bean paste. Hey, we don't have time to mess around. Hurry up and unlock the damn door. I guess I have no choice. I just gotta do that, right?
Now then.
See? I've opened the door! You can freely investigate now! This isn't my first time seeing that, but why does the door open with a spell like that?
Maybe the cottage key is computerized? More importantly, let's go inside now that the door is open.
Yeah, you're right. So, Nagito was living here. Monokuma's always been that raunchy. So, Nagito was living here. What was he thinking? What was he thinking inside this room? What was he feeling as he spent his days in here? I can't even imagine. Imagine! Wanting to see absolute hope, becoming despair so... becoming despair so he could act as a stepping stone for the rest of us. No matter how much I think about it, I just don't understand him at all. I don't even know if he truly believed that. He was especially weird these past few days. What changed him?
I'm gonna kick you!
Maybe the clue to that might be hidden here as well. No, not the window.
Our time for investigating is winding down. The bookshelf might take some time to investigate, so we should try examining some other areas first.
A fancy-looking treasure box covered in sparkling pink lights is totally standing out. Ah, could this be...
Can you let me know if you find my treasure? It's a magnificent treasure box covered in sparkling pink lights.
Perhaps.
That treasure box.
Chiaki, you know about this?
It's really cute.
Oh, she was just reacting. This looks like Monomi's stolen treasure box. If this is here, that means the thief Monomi was talking about was Nagito. But why would Nagito steal this? In order to find out, it might be good to see what's inside.
Hold it.
Is it gonna be okay? It looks a little dangerous.
It might be, but this could be some kind of clue, you know? If this wasn't important, Nagito wouldn't have stolen it from Monomi in the first place. I turned back toward the treasure box and cautiously opened the lid. Inside, there was a notebook. This is it? Why is a notebook inside this treasure box like it's something important? I took the notebook out of the treasure box and began leafing through it. It contained sloppy drawings as if they were drawn by children, entries that looked like chicken scratch. Day 1, I was able to talk to everyone for the first time today. Monokuma showed up and things turned bad. Day 2, Byakuya is the leader. A lot of things happened today, so everyone's tired. What is this, a diary?
Looks like it. Did Monomi write these?
Probably. These pictures and entries totally suit her. I kept flipping through the pages. Day 3, Day 4, Day 5, page after page of poorly written entries continued on in the notebook. I don't really understand, but it looks like there aren't any clues here. And right when I was about to give up, my hand suddenly stopped on an entry titled Day 16. Day 16, we've been in the funhouse for 3 days. Everyone's hungry and on edge. Hajime tried to go in the final dead room today. He's probably panicking because no one believes him. Huh?
Hajime, did something happen?
Oh, it's nothing.
Hey, stop! Don't look at my notebook!
Whoa! From out of nowhere, Monomi suddenly appeared and took the notebook out of my hand.
I won't
I did
forgive
ask you to look for my treasure box, but I never said you were allowed to peek inside. Geez, that was close. If I had come any later, he would have seen the inside of the notebook. Unfortunately, you were a little too late. But if this notebook is here, then Nagito was the thief? Betrayal! I was betrayed by my beloved student! Hey, that notebook. It's pretty much your diary, right? Diary? It seems that way. That's right! This is my important diary where all my maiden secrets are written.
Hey, you're a liar!
You always show up out of nowhere!
Monomi, it's not good to lie, you know. Lie? There's no way you wrote in that notebook. After all, Monomi can't even write. Huh?
What are you saying? Jeez, I can write letters easily. I can finally write the letter B.
No, you can't, because you have no fingers on your hands. See? Bullseye! I know, because I'm the same way too. Huh? Are you mad? Are you angry that I exposed a weakling like you?
So that's what this is about. You're seriously trying to crush me.
What are you saying?
There's no way a big brother would ever crush his little sister.
It looks like the time to settle things between us is getting closer every second.
Hey, I don't know why you're getting so serious, but is what Monokuma said true? He said you didn't write in that notebook. Is that true? If so, who wrote in it?
Well, you know, it's, how should I put it? Excuse me!
Hold on! Damn it, she totally ran away again.
The same pattern as usual. Looks like it's a waste of time to try to get answers from her.
But still, I really wanted to ask her about that notebook. Well, actually, it might be better that I didn't ask her.
Oh, I read this already.
Let's look at his bed. It's the bed that comes with the cottages. It looks just like the ones in my room, but...
Maybe there's something hidden under his bed. It's a usual place for hiding things.
Yeah, like porn. Well, we should still check just in case. With no expectations and without thinking, I peeked under the bed and... Huh? There's something there! I mean, there's something here. It's a plastic bag from the supermarket. It looks like there's something inside. What is this?
It looks like a gas mask and rubber gloves. These look like the real deal. Did he get these from the military base?
Gas mask and rubber gloves. He was hiding these under his bed. What did Nagito use this stuff for?
Was there anything else under the bed?
Let's see. I peeked under the bed once again and started looking around the area where I found the supermarket bag and... Huh? There's a small piece of paper on the floor. A piece of paper made of blue aluminum?
A round, thin piece of aluminum, huh? It's similar to those seals that go over jars in unopened mayonnaise.
I get what you're saying, but does that mean this is just a piece of trash?
Wait. Time
Who
out.
knows?
Might be too soon to decide that.